not.
But this is the madhouse of which I've heard so much.
I will not go in.
But you know the headmaster. I can't get in without you.
I will introduce you, and then I am leaving.
But why?
I can't stand the sight of a lunatic.
My, what a surprise!
Meet Monsieur Malott, headmaster of the asylum Miss Anderson. This is my friend, Mademoiselle Blount. She wishes to inspect your establishment to better understand the system of soothing.
She is your friend?
She is.
Well, then it would be my pleasure to show her the grounds.
Thank you. And now, I must take my leave.
You can't stay.
I won't stay in a place that is...
You insult us.
No, I do not wish to. It's just...
Our system of soothing?
No. It's... I have pressing business. Legal business. I can't put it off. But my friend, she is a vacationer. She has the time.
Oh yes, and I'm very interested in the system of soothing.
Yes! And you say you can't stay?
I am so sorry.
She is afraid. Mademoiselle, allow me to show you our household.
But the lunatics, are they free?
Oh, the system of soothing. We dispensed with that many months ago, mind you. It had very great successes. However, we recently adopted the methods of Professor Todd and Dr. Feather to a much greater, much overwhelming success.
I had heard of the system of soothing while I was in Paris, that all punishment of the inmates was avoided, that even confinement was seldom resorted to, that they were permitted to roam the household in the ordinary thrill of a person in the right mind.
Oh no, a member of the family, my niece, and a most accomplished woman.
1,000 pardons, but of course you will excuse me. The excellent administration here is well in Paris, and I just thought it possible, you know.
Say no more. It is I who must thank you for the amount of prudence you displayed. For there have been some unhappy events of our past visitors. During the student system days, the lunatics were allowed to wander to and fro the establishment, and they were often aroused to a frenzy by such injudicious persons.
And you no longer use the old system.
It's been several weeks since we decided to renounce it forever.
Indeed.
We human them. We contradicted no fancies that entered their brain. If a man imagined himself a chicken, we only fed him a diet of corn and gravel.
And this was all?
Oh no, we had many amusements. Music, dancing, card games, books. This was to give more confidence to the madmen. We decided to let them watch each other from now on. You know, just to give them a little bit, boost of outgoingness in this sort of way.
No punishment.
None.
You never confine your patients?
Rarely the raging maniacs.
And now you have changed all this.
Indeed so, for the better. After dinner, I shall take you on a tour for the establishment.
And this new system, is it one of your own inventions?
In some measure. We must eat dinner hastily, for I do not want to spoil your appetite.
We once had a man who fancied himself a teapot. Mind you, there's scarcely an asylum fancier than half of those. Every morning he carefully polished himself with buckskin and whitting.
And then there was another man. He thought himself a donkey, which, allegorically speaking, you could say was quite true. He always wanted to eat thistles. We cured him by insisting he eat nothing but. And he was always kicking out his heels thus. Thus.
Mr. Dick, please keep your feet to yourself. Indeed, you're nearly as much a donkey as that poor man imagined himself to be.
1,000 pardons, Mademoiselle Laplace. Will you do the honor of taking wine with me?
Allow me to send you a morsel of this meal.
No thank you, I don't believe it agrees with me. I will, however, have some rabbit.
Pierre, get this woman aside of the rabbit achoo.
The what?
The rabbit achoo.
No thanks, I'll just have the ham.
And then, among the other oddities, we had a patient who maintained he was a Cordova cheese and went about with a knife, soliciting friends to have a small slice of his leg.
He was a great fool indeed, but not to be confused with the man who found himself a bottle of champagne. Wherever he went, he was offered a pop in the face, thus.
And then there was an ignoramus who mistook himself for a frog, which, by the way, he resembled in no small degree. I wish you could have seen him, sir, the airs he put on, but that man was not a frog. Though it is a pity he is not. His croak thus, wah, the finest note in the world, B flat, and when he put his elbows on the table, and distended his mouth, and rolled his eyes, and winked with excessive rapidity, why, sir, you would have been lost in the sheer genius of a man.
I have no doubt of it.
And then there was Petit Galère, who thought himself a pinch snuff, and was truly distressed because he could not fit himself between his own finger and thumb. And then there was Jules Delaris, a very singular genius who went mad with the thought that he was a pumpkin, and persecuted the cook into making him into a pie, which I assure you did not happen. However, for my part, I do believe pumpkin pie a la de Souliere would have made capital eating.
Oh, very good indeed. You must not be astonished, Barnaby. Our friend here, she is a wit. You please do not take it to the letter.
And then there was my good friend, Buffoon Legrand. He thought he had two heads, which was not entirely impossible, but he would have convinced you he was right. He had a passion for oratory. He would always get up on his chair, thus, and
So Bouillard was a very silly madman. Madame Joueuse was a more sensible person. She found upon mature deliberation that she had been turned into a rooster, but behaved with propriety. And she flapped her wings with a prodigious effect. And for her crow,
Madam Joyce, behave yourself. Conduct yourself as a lady, or quit the table forthwith.
Madame Joueuse?
Madame Joueuse was the greatest fool. But my friend, Eugene Salsifet, he was a painfully modest young man who thought the normal dressing norms of the day to be indecent, and thus dressed himself outside his clothes. Thus,
what are you doing?
Oh, enough. We see how it's done.
Monsieur!
The lunatics. Every now and then they get up and howl in the middle of the night like dogs. Sometimes after that howling, there's a sound of breaking loose, so there is some worry and danger.
How many of them are there?
About 10.
Principally females, I presume.
Oh, no. All of them men. South fellows, too, I can tell you.
Indeed, I have always understood that the majority of lunatics were of the gentler sex.
To be sure, but not always. Back in the days of the student system, there were about 27 patients here. 18 of them were women. As you can see, clearly matters have changed.
Yes, changed very much.
Yes, change a
Hold
lot.
your tongues, every one of you.
And this gentlewoman, the one that gives us the cock-a-doodle do, I presume she is quite harmless.
Harmless? Why, what can you mean?
Only slightly touched. I take it for granted that she's not particularly not dangerous and affected.
Mon Dieu! What are you trying to say? Madame Joueuse is as absolutely as sane as myself.
And these gentlemen,
Are my friends and assistants.
to be sure, they behave a little oddly though, don't you think? A little queer, maybe?
Odd? Queer? To be prudish, very sure. But we like to think of ourselves a little eccentric, you know? Live life to the fullest, that sort of thing.
To be sure. By the by, Monsieur, did I understand you to say that the system you have adopted in place of the soothing system was of very rigorous severity?
Yes, well, the confinement, the medical treatment, was rather agreeable to the patients. Well, it all started whenever me and Dr. Tar got together. We decided to come up with a new plan other than the soothing system. It was with the help of me and, of course, Professor Feather, of whom I assure you, I am positive that you have the greatest intimate acquaintance with.
I am ashamed to confess that I had never heard of either of these men.
Good heavens! You've never heard of the great Dr. Tar, the learned Professor Feather?
I am forced to acknowledge my ignorance. I am humbled to dust not to be acquainted with these no-doubt extraordinary men, and I will seek out the writings forthwith and read them with deliberate care. Mr. Millard, you have really, I must confess it, really made me ashamed of myself.
Say no more, my good friend. Join me in a glass of Sauterne.
Sir, you mentioned something earlier about the old danger in the soothing system.
Yes, sometimes a great danger.
How is that?
According to Dr. Tar and Professor Feather, a lunatic may not be soothed as they are supposed to be. He may be too cunning. He may try to pretend sanity. And whenever a lunatic appears thoroughly sane, that is the moment you put him in a straitjacket.
In this danger, sir, have you had practical experience with this?
Oh, yes, a lot of experience. The lunatics, in fact, started by pinioning the keeper's hands and feet to the cell's walls. They soon reversed roles, and they've decided they'd pretend to be the guardsmen instead.
You don't say. I've never heard of anything so absurd in my life.
Well, it all came to pass when one lunatic, a buffoon, decided that he conspired a new form of government. He then persuaded the rest of the lunatics to join him in a conspiracy to overthrow the reigning powers.
And he succeeded?
No doubt about it. The keepers were shut away in cells, and I'm sorry to say in a very cavalier manner.
But I presume a counter-revolution was soon effected. The visitors coming to the establishment, people in the neighborhood, someone would have given the alarm?
Oh no, the head rebel was too cunning for that. He admitted no visitors at all. Well, with the exception of one day, of one stupid-looking gentlewoman of whom he had no reason to be afraid. He led her inside the house, showed her the place to have a little fun with her, had dinner, and then sent her on her way.
And how long then did the madmen reign?
For about a month or so. I can't precisely say it, but they had a jolly season of it too. They made away with the family wardrobe and jewels, and they finally found the wine cellar, and by golly, these devils knew how to drink all of it.
The treatment of the keepers. What treatment did the leader of the rebels use on the keepers?
Very punishing. I'd say about abusive. However, it was a very capitalist system, so I do believe there was some amount of fairness to it. Yes, capitalist system. Very simple. Neat, simple, no trouble at all. It was so perfect. So exquisitely perfect that it could take it. I very much fear to show.